Hello there and welcome. In today's episode of Odd But Real, we'll be diving into the eerie, spine-chilling world of haunted houses. From creaking floors to cold spots and ghostly apparitions, haunted houses have fascinated and terrified people for centuries. But some haunted house stories are so intriguing, so utterly terrifying, that they've inspired Hollywood to bring them to life on the big screen. Get ready to explore 5 haunted houses with real, bone-chilling stories that have inspired some of the most iconic horror movies ever made. Let's uncover the truth behind the myths, the legends, and the movies that keep us up at night. First, let's talk about one of the most infamous haunted houses in history, the Amityville Horror House. Nestled in Amityville, New York, this house became the site of unspeakable tragedy in 1974 when Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered 6 members of his family. A year later, the Lutz family moved in, hoping for a fresh start. But almost immediately, they were plagued by terrifying phenomena. Disembodied voices echoing through the halls, mysterious foul odors wafting through the air, and objects moving on their own. The activity grew so intense that the Lutz family fled the house after just 28 days, leaving everything behind. Their ordeal inspired the movie The Amityville Horror in 1979, which was later remade in 2005. The film captures the escalating terror of a family trying to survive in a house filled with malevolent forces. Now, moving on to another chilling tale, let's talk about the Conjuring House. Located in Harrisville, Rhode Island, this quaint farmhouse became a nightmare for the Perron family in the 1970s. At first, it seemed like a typical haunted house. Doors creaking open, strange whispers in the night, but things quickly took a darker turn. Apparitions began appearing, objects flew across rooms, and a sinister entity, believed to be Bathsheba Sherman, made her presence known. The Perrons called upon the famous paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren to help. Their investigation uncovered a history of witchcraft and death tied to the property. This horrifying story inspired the 2013 film The Conjuring, a masterpiece of suspense and terror that follows the Perron family's battle with the paranormal and the Warrens' chilling experiences in the house. Let's head west for our next story, one that's as much about architectural madness as it is about ghosts. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle magnate, believed she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. To appease them, she began a bizarre, never-ending construction project on her mansion. The result was a sprawling, disorienting labyrinth filled with staircases that lead nowhere, doors that open into walls, and hidden passageways. The chaotic design, Sarah believed, would confuse and trap the spirits haunting her. This eerie story inspired the 2018 movie Winchester, starring Helen Mirren. The film delves into Sarah's life, her belief in the paranormal, and the eerie atmosphere of her sprawling mansion. Next, we step into the fictional but no less haunting Hill House. While this house isn't real, its story is rooted in the imagination of Shirley Jackson, whose 1959 novel drew inspiration from real-life haunted locations. Hill House is a mansion with a dark, foreboding history, and when a group of people investigates it, their lives are changed forever. What begins as an academic study of paranormal phenomena quickly devolves into psychological and supernatural horror. The house itself feels alive, its dark corridors and creaking walls amplifying the terror. Netflix's 2018 adaptation, The Haunting of Hill House, reimagines this classic story, blending family drama with bone-chilling horror. With its haunting visuals and emotional depth, it's a series that stays with you long after the credits roll. Finally, let's visit the Bell Witch Farm in Adams, Tennessee, one of America's oldest and most famous hauntings. In the early 1800s, the Bell family was terrorized by an invisible entity known as the Bell Witch. This spirit didn't just haunt their home, it attacked them physically and mentally. Eerie noises filled the house, objects moved on their own, and the entity even spoke directly to the family and their visitors. The haunting culminated in the mysterious death of John Bell, the family patriarch, with many believing the Bell Witch was responsible. This chilling story inspired the 2005 film An American Haunting, which explores the Bell family's torment and the spirit's dark motivations. And there you have it, 5 terrifying haunted house stories that blurred the line between fact and fiction, inspiring some of the most unforgettable horror films and series of all time. Which story creeped you out the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more spine-chilling tales. Until next time, stay safe and don't look behind you.